Okay, here are some of the finished soaps that we're going to make today, and this is the melt and pour method of soap making, and it's pretty much exactly that. It's really, really easy. All you're going to need is some soap base. This is goat's milk soap right here, and I cut it into little bricks so it's easier to melt. And you also need a colored brick or a drop of color, which they sell at the store. You can get it at Michael's or Joann Fabrics. But this is what they look like in the package, or you can get the little droplets. And this is some scent. This is apple pie scent, and it also you just drop it in, really easy. You're also going to need a knife to cut up your soap, a ladle to pour your soap, and mine is already messed up, filled with soap, and some molds, which you can just get at the craft store too. They're really cheap. So basically all you're going to do is you're going to take your little blocks and put them in your crock pot. And I've already got some soap started already underneath it, but the new soaps are the brand new white bricks. But basically you're just going to let it cook for about an hour or until it turns into soup, and then we're going to start adding some fragrance and everything. So I'm going to let this cook and then I'll be right back. Okay, now we have our soap soup. It's all liquidy, and I'm going to throw in one of these dye bricks and let it melt just a little bit so we can get some of the color in. And I've also got a cap full of the fragrance that I'm just going to dump in. And I'm going to go ahead and mix those two things around. And I'm going to leave the dye brick in for another few minutes until it gets the color that I want it to be. Then I'm going to scoop the dye brick out because the brick is basically just wax in a color. So I basically want it to melt just a little bit, and then I'm going to take it out. I'll be right back. Okay, now we've got the soup-like consistency, and you're just going to grab some of it in the spoon and drop it into the mold. And that's it. And then you can just fill up the rest of your molds, and then in about maybe 6 hours or so, you can go ahead and pop them out when it's fully cooled, and they should just slide right out. And that's it. And then you can have a whole bunch of really nice soaps just like these.